This is how it begins.
Welcome home.
Welcome.
Normally people say welcome back.
Welcome in.
Welcome back.
Forward.
Oh, welcome back. All right.
We're not looking back.
All right.
We're looking forward. And you're all talented people. And we have this thing about how some people say they're shy.
I know it sounds brilliant.
I didn't mean you, Connor. Come
How are
on.
you shy, Connor?
Not me.
No.
I like the way he looked around the room.
So our aim today is to come up with some ideas about what we're going to do for the next 12 months. But before we do that, we thought it'd be really useful if we get to know each other a little bit.
I'm going to go ahead and move out your frame.
You're not in, that's right.
Oh, God.
So, sir, you know the questions. Who are you?
I'm Richard.
And you know the response to that. That's your name.
That's my name.
But who are you?
Don't know who I am. Am I a good person? Am I a bad person? Am I a confused person? Am I a lost person? I don't know. It's a question I can't answer. Maybe other people can answer that better than I can. Because you have your own perspective of who you are. Other people have other perspective of who you are.
That's a very good point. What do you think your best quality is?
I don't really know about quality. I haven't really thought about it.
You think you've got some?
I suppose it's some hidden somewhere. You know?
Well, I reckon if I asked everybody here, they could all name a different one. And the fact that you don't know, what does that tell you? What does that tell
How
you?
modesty is. It's just like an overload, you know.
Maybe,
When you get an overload,
maybe.
it's all in there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just like when you get stuck on things, you know,
Yeah,
and it's all in there. It's just
Yeah.
like takes time to come out, I suppose.
absolutely. So we've got another whole 12 months to run. What are you hoping to get out of those 12 months, do you think?
My spirit.
Get your spirit.
Yeah.
When was the last time you felt you had it?
A long time. It's been there, but not come
It's not come through.
through properly. Bits
Wow.
and bobs.
And what brought you here?
Life. It's the only way to put it.
What?
If I sat down and gave you every reason why I'm in Anchor House, we'd be here all day.
Well, you've got 2 minutes. Yeah,
No,
many.
we ain't got long enough. Homeless, breakdown, but it was life. Life hit me. I'd been living just one day after the other, running through it and coping, and everything that hit me, I just went through it like a little bulldozer. Didn't stop, didn't think about anything, just put my head down and kept going. Now, since the breakdown, I have to analyse things a lot more. Do you understand? Like, I have to sort of take my thought processes and work on them a lot more. Whereas I didn't used to think before I acted. I didn't used to think if I punched out or smashed something or lost my temper or screamed at someone or... Don't get me wrong, I've got the worst temper in the world, but it takes a lot for it to go. And before, I didn't used to realise what the workup was. It just used to hit me. Whereas now, I can see the signs and I can see it coming and I can take myself out of the situation. I do it in here all the time.
Yeah.
I have to get up. I can be really rude and I don't mean to be rude, but I'll get up and go, I'm gone. And I'll just get up and walk out. Because I know my temper's rising. Whereas I didn't used to recognise that.
So it sounds to me, the way I would summarise that was that life used to be something that just happened to you.
Yeah. Now I lead my life now. I do what I want.
Wow.
Whereas before I just used to get swept up in it and... Yeah, I think I tend to encourage people and I tend to kick ass quite a bit. And I don't shout. I sort of encourage loudly, but I don't really shout, do I?
So you help to motivate other people, definitely.
I like to see people achieving what they can, and it frustrates me if I see someone that's not underachieving but not hasn't got enough confidence in themselves to reach. I mean, I've only just realised the potential I can reach. And there's part of me that's gutted because I've wasted 20 odd years thinking I couldn't, and now all these things are opening up to me and I realise I can. So if I can just convince one person that they're capable of doing something extra outside their box, then I've achieved quite a lot and I'm quite happy with that. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's me.
So what's stopping you being the king of eBay?
Well, I've got to find something to sell first.
You can sell anything on eBay. I've seen
Yeah.
empty boxes for sale on eBay.
I like to sell hair dryers, but they're paint strippers at the moment.
What, sell the paint strippers, use that
Yeah.
money to buy some hairdryers?
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
Uh,
Is it money for stock?
yeah. I've got
What-
to ask Del Boy for that.
What if you could get some money for stock? That wouldn't stopping you. What?
Well, if I could get money for stock, then that's it, I'm up and running. And once I get that done, then I'll start to a bigger thing. Have my own warehouse. I'll take over eBay.
It'll be eBay.
Yeah, eBay.
You're present in the current moment, the present. And if you make the most of the present, all the time that it's the present, and that's the only time you've ever got, because you can't live in the future. The future is just an idea in your head. Yeah? If you make the most of the present, every time it's the present, what happens to that idea that you've got in your head about the future? Does it become more or less likely?
Oh, yeah, more likely.
We all know the things that we wish we'd done. We all know the things that we know we can do, but we haven't done yet. And I think that some people, not necessarily people here, but some people never get to do those things. They never allow themselves to stretch to that limit. They never allow themselves to go beyond what they thought they would be able to do. And therefore they never achieve the things that they've dreamt about and that they've held in their heart. And we've had some conversations over the last year, us lot. And I know some of the things that you guys want to do, and I believe in you. And it's the stuff that Bob was saying yesterday. How can it be that we believe in you more than you believe in you? That doesn't make sense. I am just amazed at the people who I've encountered. I'm amazed at the strength that people have and the resilience that they've had in their lives, and also just shocked by the good nature that people have within the group, the support that they've offered to each other. You know, the hand-holding, metaphorical hand-holding that's gone on.
Oh no, it really goes on sometimes.
And real hand-holding too sometimes. But the nature of this programme is that it's about participants empowering themselves and each other. So although I'm the one that's got the funding and brought the programme here and on paper I run the programme, I don't feel like I run it in reality. I feel like I arrive because there's a session. I feel like I'm part of the group, and I feel that the group have made it happen. I think it took the group a little while initially to understand that I wasn't a teacher, to understand that I didn't have a ready-made course, that this is the course. Next week we're doing this, and the week after it's that. And I was saying to people, what do you want to do? Which was different, I think, for a lot of the participants.
It was hard.
It took a few weeks of, what are you talking about?
What do you mean we can run it ourselves?
How can we possibly decide? And
You've got to tell us.
that realisation alone is enough for some people to go, well, I can choose what the group is about. Okay, well, what else could I choose then? What else could I decide about? What else could I change?
What other options do I have?
And I feel like it's a privilege to have been able to see people blossom and be able to see people interacting with each other in ways that, as Debbie said a minute ago, probably wouldn't have happened without the programme.
So that's when I started to realise the power programme for what it was, and what I see it as is it gives you confidence. It helps you to kind of give you the confidence to do what you want to do, yeah, not what people want you to do, not what, you know, what job somebody wants you to do. It's like, well, what's your dream? Well, my dream was always to have a football club, and well, 4 or 5 months later, I've actually got that. So, oh, hello. Sorry.
Just in the middle of an interview.
It's alright, just walking in. You know, don't just totally ruining it all, but it's fine. I was on a roll, but there you go.
So, Sal, how's the weekend been so far?
The weekend has been so amazing, and I learned a lot of insight about myself.
Do you want to give us an example?
I went back through my memories and got insights about certain incidents that happened a long time ago, and this gave me encouragement to go further in my career and go further in my life. Also, I'm thankful for the POW program, for the encouragement, and for facilitating the change in my behaviour. That's all.